Uber is a convenient, inexpensive, and safe taxi service where you hire a private driver to pick you up and take you to a destination with the tap of a button on any smartphone device. A nearby driver often picks you up within minutes. Not only is this an on-demand car service, but you can even watch as your driver is en route to come to pick you up. Uber is ever expanding, and they also specialize in restaurant food delivery. Still, there are many internal and external influences that affect the business and will affect the business in the future. In this video, we'll be talking about the internal and external influences impacting on Uber's success and the predictions of an internal and external influence that will impact Uber's success in the future.
Internal influence impacting on Uber's success. There are many internal influences of a business. This includes product, location, management, resource management, and business management. However, in this case, we'll be focusing on the location in regards to the influence that impacts Uber's success. The location can make the difference between the success and failure of Uber, as this is due to the fact that Uber is a transnational corporation, which means it is worldwide. If Ubers are in good locations where people need transport to get to places, this will lead to high profit increases. However, a bad location will affect the profits. Statistics show that Uber in Australia, for example, has created over 500,000 jobs and earns approximately $260 million a year, just in Australia. This image represents some of the many locations where Uber is present and where Uber is banned for various reasons. This also shows where the Uber operations are regulated under review.
External influence impacting on Uber's success. There are many external influences that affect Uber, such as economic, financial, social, legal, political, institutional, technological, competitive situation, and changes in the market. But the biggest external influence that has a positive effect on Uber is technology. As Uber runs off technology, and without technology, Uber wouldn't exist and wouldn't have grown as fast as it did. The ways Uber uses technology would include booking for taxi rides and orders for Uber Eats. Another way in which Uber uses technology is when customers are tracking their food or ride. Another influence that Uber has and has revolutionized is digital marketing. The revolutionary cab service embraced marketing equally in a non-traditional way. The digital marketing strategy focused on raising brand awareness, sponsorship of relevant major events, and publicity stunts, such as the motorcades on the President's Day, where their tagline was "The President's Day, take a trip in the Ubercade." With social media images being shared with millions simply by the tap of a screen, the brand became instantly familiar in people's minds. Therefore, as technology grows, Uber will too. Statistics that back up that technology is one of the biggest external influences impacting on Uber's success. So as you can see, the graph on the left is Uber's revenue, and the graph on the right is the amount of people buying the new age mobile phones. As you can see, they are both growing directly proportional to each other, which proves that technology is one of the biggest external influences on Uber's success, and without technology, there will be no Uber.
Prediction of an internal influence for Uber's success. An internal influence that will impact on the success of Uber will be product. Uber has succeeded a lot within their taxi services. By adding or improving a product, it can influence the production speed and production quality, which improves how products and services sell to customers. Product influences are controlled by the business, and changes can be made whenever it is required by the business. A prediction which Uber can make is to have a success is by adding driverless cars. Uber is already making a lot of income by their taxi services, but they have drivers which get a rate of the pay. If Uber adds driverless cars within their business, they will not have to pay the drivers of the rate. which means Uber can make full profit. According to the graph, Uber's profit is always increasing every quarter of the year and every year. Uber's last making in 2016's last quarter was $1,700,000, which was their highest income. Therefore, by Uber having driverless cars, Uber will be making even more money as they will not have to pay their drivers.
Prediction of an external influence for Uber's success. Competitive situation. Currently, there are many competitors to Uber, including Lyft, Ola, and taxis. Prices for Uber rides are at a steady rate depending on the type of experience that is purchased, which ranges from the lowest, UberX, to LUX, the highest. Initial fees range from 40 cents to $15.65, depending on the ride type. In addition to this, per 1.6 kilometers, the prices range from 97 cents for the lowest option to $4.35 for the highest option. The prediction will be that the competitive situation will lead to Uber lowering the prices for their services for each option. Each company offers the same service, and in order to entice more customers to their service, Uber will lower their prices. In addition to this, new programs will be introduced to separate Uber from the rest of the competition. Uber may allow customers to reserve a specific Uber driver or give more incentives to Uber drivers, such as free Uber rides or an increase in wage. This will be in order to keep existing Uber drivers and influence new drivers to join them. Some statistics we found regarding our prediction were that tests were run around Sydney to compare UberX prices and taxi prices. UberX costs $1.45 per kilometre and 40 cents per minute, in comparison to the taxi, which costs $2.19 per kilometre and 94 cents per minute. UberX was cheaper than taxi around 9 times out of 10. Taxis were 40% more expensive than UberX on average. And there was an UberX comparison to Lyft as well, where the service fee was $1.85 for UberX, and for Lyft it was $1.80, making UberX cheaper, and the cost per minute was quite the same, and so was the cost per mile. The minimum charges were more expensive for Uber. However, the cancellation fees were still the same. Thank you for listening.